Good morning, everybody. It's Chad here, coming to you May 11th. It's about, I don't know, probably getting close to 10 o'clock. We have some of this here white stuff that's melting away, so stay tuned and let's talk about that. But first, I want to say thank you to everybody. We finally hit our 1,000 subscriber goal. So make sure you stick around to the end of the video and we will talk about what sort of sweet giveaway we are going to do this week as a celebration for achieving that milestone. That's pretty cool. Thanks everybody for listening to me talk at this here cell phone and cameras over the last few years. But yeah, so let's jump right into the video. Again, thanks everybody. I really appreciate that. So we did have some snow. This morning it was probably about two inches or so. You could see it on all the roofs over there in the neighborhoods across the way, and on the roofs, the side of the greenhouse. It was a pretty decent snow, especially for this time of the year. Thankfully, though, it's actually not too bad right now, temperature-wise. So it's melting off pretty quick. Outside projects are the garden is coming along pretty good. I got some 16-foot utility panels and secured those. Donkeys have not eaten breakfast yet, and they are asking for it. Some utility panels to make a pretty tall trellis. I'm 6 foot and I can walk underneath there quite easily. So I'd say it's like 6.5, 7 foot tall. So we'll have, like, you know, the runner beans and cucumbers and Jack B. Little pumpkins and maybe even some like sugar watermelons or something. We'll plant and just trellis them totally on that. Out here, I did decide I am going to put a pumpkin plant and a watermelon plant out here. Not giants, just for max. I mean, maybe I'll do a giant watermelon and see what happens, and just eat the watermelons that we call off. And then out here, the wood chip project has been coming along nicely. We're getting all the wood chips, super zoom out, getting all the wood chips laid down so that this is not a muddy disaster. So we have some spots that we need to thicken up, but we're going to continue to put the wood chips down and around over there in the front of the greenhouse. And then I'm going to make myself a wood chip walking path down here. And then I'm going to get a few more truckloads of dirt. And then this fence, this electric fence, is going to go over there. And then I need to make a fence of some sort here. We do have a lot of deer, so it has to be, you know, probably at least 5 foot tall to even discourage them from going in there. And even then, that is, you know, could be a fool's hope. So let's go. I've got to go do some stuff, so I'll finish this video later. So stick around.
Ow. Why? Don't do that again. Or else. I'm telling you, it's your final warning. Or else you'll get the tickles.
2 hours later.
Well, I had to go do the things that I had to go do, and apparently we weren't done with the snow. So let's go run out to the greenhouse so I can get out of said snow and we can talk about what we got going on in the rest of today's video. This is it's coming down pretty good. It's only been snowing for a little bit, and yeah, it's really coming down. I'm quite surprised. So let's get in here and talk. Okay. So earlier I came out here and I cracked the hoop houses a little bit to get a little airflow in here. Wow. This is one of the first times I've been in here when it's snowy. And it is, I don't know if the camera's picking it up. Hello, echo. But because we're in kind of a cocoon of snow now, it's really echoey in here. That is kind of wild sounding. Yeah, so I'll take you around and we'll update on the plants. So here we have the 2005 Haste. I do have the heaters in all these. They're going inside the hoops it is nice and warm. The 2005s are doing pretty good. They're really kind of wanting to start a vine. And yeah, so I did have a question. What is this? What is this pipe in here? The pipe is just the middle of the hoop house, or this mini hoops. So I can plant one on each side, and I need to be pretty close. So that's just for me marking the middle of this little structure here. So 2005 is looking pretty good. And just beating some snow off the greenhouse because why not? So thank goodness we have this here greenhouse to keep, it's kind of fun, to keep all the snow off the plants. So we have here the Tiger King. These ones are not wanting to lay down and get in vine orientation. So you can see that the plant is kind of growing straight up, and hopefully the next leaf will want to lay over. If it was warmer and this was better, you can even see this one is even more straight up. I really want these to be laying down, so I need to come out here on a warm day, whenever that may happen next, and kind of encourage them to lay down. But these ones are growing pretty good too, all things considered. Up next on the tour, we have the 2118 barren plants, and these two are starting to want to. Especially this one is wanting to vine in the right direction, and this one's kind of wanting to stand straight up. As soon as I can get some good weather and really open these up, I'm going to take that fan, which I kind of bounce it off the wall. Let me zoom out. I take the fan and I don't aim it directly at the plant, so it's blowing them this direction, you know, helping them want to like stand straight up. It's an indirect breeze. But what I need to do is get them behind the plants and have it blow that way to encourage them to lay down. So just waiting for some good weather. And as we pull into the last set of plants here, speaking of weather, for the last, so it's been 7 days since I filmed a video, and in that 7 days, I want to say that we've had probably 1.5 days of sunshine. So not a lot has been going on. It's been terrible weather, actually. This is the earliest start I've gotten by leaps and bounds by probably 2 weeks on the conservative side. But unfortunately, the weather has been so crummy that my plants have not been able to take advantage of that with any sort of meaningful way. I really need to remember the size of this plant, the seed number, but my Urana, I'll look it up, is looking really good. This one has the most amount of vine out of any of them, and it's going in the right direction. And my poor pitiful backup plant right there is doing nothing. I haven't watered the plants in, shoot, it's probably been 3-4 days, and you can see it. My vegetable starts out there for the garden beds are looking quite depressed because I really haven't had a lot of water going on, and I turned it off today because it's snowing and I don't want my lines to freeze. So yeah, this is looking pretty good. I don't really like that there's 2 leaves at the same spot on that vine, but you know, sometimes that means double vine, but it looks like it's figured it out. Up there, there's only 1 leaf on that next node. Sometimes the pumpkin plants kind of don't figure out what they want to be in life until the 2nd, 3rd, 4th leaf. So don't put a lot of stock in that. There's the first tendril is coming out right there. So that's pretty exciting. So that's the update on the plants. Considering that we've had no sun this week, and unfortunately next week I'll throw in a snapshot of our weather up here. It looks like we're going to get more of the same for the next week. So that is not ideal, but it is what it is. So enough about that. let's talk about what we're going to give away. So again, I want to thank everybody for continuing on this journey with us over the last few years. I try to improve my grow and take you guys along with me so you can see my mistakes and my successes, and we can learn together. Don't forget that this year there's a lot of people doing this, so get out there and subscribe to those channels. Look for Bubba's Secret Garden, Josiah, Mike, Magic Mike, Moby Mike as he likes to be called, the Growing Giants guys, the Tiger King, Ginger, Northeast, Danny, the Growing Giants guys. So there's quite a few people this year documenting their giant pumpkin grows. So look them up too. But don't forget about us little people. So what am I going to give away? So what I want you to do is comment on the video. Make sure that you are subscribed. So 3 qualifications: be subscribed, comment on the video, and share the channel and or video. So comment that say, I'm subscribed, I shared it, and say where you shared it, and then by commenting on the video where you shared it, and then comment on which one of these you would like. So we have the 1867.5 Baron. That's 2145 times itself. The 2043 Clements. I grew this seed. I loved it. 1947. I also grew this. I was a big fan. 1829 Urana. 1937 Urana. And the 2770 or 1279 Clements. So these are all really good seeds. This one's been grown a ton. This one, I know a couple people are growing this one this year. These have been grown a ton. A handful of people grew those ones as well. So these are really, really good seeds that if they saw dirt, you probably would not be disappointed. So again, comment below that you're subscribed, where you share the video, and which one of these you like the best. We'll take all of them. I don't know. I usually get 5 to 25 comments on a video. So if you're the only one, I'll give you that seed. If there's multiple peoples, we'll do a drawing, and then we're also going to do a drawing for a shirt. So we have 6, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 will be a shirt that we'll give away. So comment shirt, Clements, Baron. We'll do Blossom on this one, 1937 Urana, and 1829 Urana rather. So comment which one of those you like, and we'll get everybody entered. I hope your season's going a little bit better than mine. It seems to be cool and rainy across the country, but just be thankful you're not getting snow. Thanks for watching, everybody. Catch you next time.